It's an honor to meet the Rameez.
That's not who I am anymore.
You suffered long enough.
Man of Steel was such a good film. I can't wait to review it.
What are you smirking about?
I was just thinking about the new Superman film, Man of Steel, and how awesome it was.
The one directed by Zack Snyder, the one we're about to review in a moment?
Yeah, that movie was pretty awesome. I mean, Zack Snyder's done a lot of movies, but I think he really outdid himself with Man of Steel. I mean, Superman #1, obviously, come on. Let's not look on.
Best superhero? Okay, this movie had a lot of issues with the product placement, and you know,
You like
it's too
IHOP?
dark.
You like super pancakes?
I do like pancakes, but I don't like Superman and pancakes.
No, give me a break. It's Superman. What? Wolverine, a better movie?
Yeah, James Mangold.
James Mangold, yeah, again, his name is James, so that's cool. But no, Superman 1930.
Jameson was a good co-host.
You would know, bub.
Let go of Jameson and your pain. Eternity can be a curse. I can end your suffering.
What they did to me, what I am, can't be undone.
Don't be so sure.
Monster. The con. Oh, can we cut this shit out? The fuck are you doing here? Yeah, let's cut this shit out.
Get out of here, come on.
What are you doing with this Asian?
I'm walking away from him now. So
Oh, okay.
Don't be so sure.
Let's do it. Alright. It is nice to meet you again, James.
Yeah.
How was it working for an Asian guy?
It was fun being an assassin.
Assassin.
Let's
Well,
not
I'm
get
glad. I'm glad I freed you. I didn't want you going down that road.
Nah.
Speaking of Asians, our next movie we're talking about is the Wolverine, in which where the titular character travels to Japan, and the movie is actually called The Wolverine,
The Wolverine.
directed by James Mangold.
A good name.
Yeah. What'd you think?
I liked it a lot. I actually was very surprised at the film and how awesome it was, actually. After Origins, I was like, man, this shit, I wasn't expecting much. After the first trailer came out, I was kind of like, oh shit, it's not looking too good. I'm a huge fan of Hugh Jackman, and he looks, he's
Perfect for Wolverine.
Perfect
for Wolverine. You know, I had the same feeling when the first trailer came out, but always in the back of my head, I kept on telling myself, the Wolverine might be the best superhero movie of the year because it has a great director attached to it. It's adapted from a great comic book, When Wolverine Went to Japan, by Chris Claremont and Frank Miller. And it's Wolverine in fucking Japan and fighting ninjas.
Exactly.
How can that be bad?
It can't be bad.
Yeah.
And the best part is that he's not fighting a bunch of mutants, he's fighting just a bunch of ninjas.
And
which are skilled warriors.
James Mangold, director of
great movies, I think he's a very underappreciated director. I think he's a director that people don't really even know who the hell he is. And just from genre to genre, Jawbreaker to fucking 310 to Yuma, like you said, to
310 to Yuma and Walk the Line.
Walk the Line, fucking amazing
excellent
film.
movies. He's a very underappreciated director. His choices are really good. This movie shows the pain of being Wolverine, which is why it was
It's a character piece. It's a completely character piece. It's
which is why it was so interesting to see this, because it was a breath of fresh air. I mean, Wolverine was not saving the world like Superman was in Man of Steel, or like Iron Man was saving a nation in Iron Man 3. It was more personal, and it related to, more people.
Exactly.
Because people have personal problems.
It was a smaller story about him, but sometimes it feels like a film noir. But then it's a foreign language film. I mean, it's a Japanese film where Japanese people talk to each other in Japanese.
Subtitles.
They don't fucking talk to each other in fucking English. Wow.
But anyway, Hugh Jackman was born to play Wolverine. He's done it for the 6th time.
And, no, actually 7th. If you count his cameo in First Class.
We're counting the cameo.
And that's 7. Oh, 7 will be in Days of Future Past. Okay, yeah.
By the way, stay after the credits. There is a tease for Days of Future Past. And what else, man? You know, the movie surprised me a lot because that bullet train sequence in the trailers looked really shoddy.
Yeah, the way they cut it in the trailer was like, you know, you ended up with that scene of him flying the claws out. It was just like, it looks real cheesy. And I was like, man, I had enough cheese in the X-Men Origins, you know?
In the movie, when you're watching it on that gigantic screen, it
played out so perfect.
I thought Silver Samurai was badass.
He was cool.
And they didn't fuck him up.
They didn't fuck him up, no.
So that was cool.
I'm sorry.
It wasn't a fucking robot. Yeah. I think the one-liners were cool. Wolverine finally said fuck.
Oh, yeah. He said fuck, and he said, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
That was fucking perfect, man.
It's a pretty violent movie, man.
It's extremely violent.
The opening is when he saves Yashida, and he's burnt after Nagasaki.
Oh, that's right. It's so fucking...
It's
oh my
really
God.
violent.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Like, it's so, like... Not gory, but gruesome. Like,
yeah.
You see, burnt like he's burnt. Like, we're talking about, like, True Blood Vampire and the Day burnt up.
I thought the flashbacks were so good.
Yeah.
And the music was excellent by Marco Beltrami. And I love how he makes his music, Beltrami. Like, he says that every movie I make, I try to throw in a little, a little part of a spaghetti western in any movie I make, any movie I score.
I didn't even notice that, honestly.
It's a really interesting story on the movie based on the DP. The DP was Amir Mukri, who shot Man of Steel. He left midway through the movie to shoot Man of Steel.
What a drama.
And the DP, the second cameraman of The Matrix, Reloaded, I believe, was the second unit DP on the Wolverine.
Wow.
And he became the main DP of the Wolverine.
Whoa.
And it looks really similar. I mean, that bullet train sequence when he's jumping, that's straight out of the Matrix. And that ninja fight scene when he's like fighting all those ninjas with the ropes, that's kind of like when Neo fought those Infinite Smiths. So I thought that was really cool.
That really works. Well, you know, it was meant to be because this guy did an amazing job. You know, and again, no lens flares.
Which was cool.
Which is amazing. This movie doesn't need lens flares. Not saying Star Trek and other films don't need it.
That's the new thing, you know, every superhero movie has lens flare. It pisses me off.
Which is ridiculous. I mean, you don't need lens flares.
It's the Wolverine movie we needed. There's not that much violence. There's blood, but there's, you know, it's not that graphic. It still retains its PG-13 rating, so you can take your kids to watch it. And as I said,
nobody calls anybody Dick Splash in the film.
Yeah. I think this is the best superhero film of the year. It surpasses Man of Steel. The tone was better. The second act, again, has a little problems, like Man of Steel, but again, far superior. And it was a breath of fresh air, as I said in the beginning of this review, because it was a smaller story. You know, it's not a hero saving the world. It was him fighting his personal demons, which I liked.
Exactly.
And so let's go to our final ratings.
Final rating, I'm going to go ahead and give it... Only because I had a few problems with it, I'll give it 4 fucks out of 5.
You know what? I'm inclined to give it a perfect rating. I'm going to give it a 5 fucks out of 5. I love this movie. I'm going to buy it on Blu-ray. I'm probably going to see it again. Hugh Jackman's so much fun to watch. And James Mangold is one of my favorite directors. He did direct one of my favorite westerns of all time in 3:10 to Yuma. So yeah, I think this movie deserves a 5 out of 5. And yeah, it was good to see you again.
Yeah, I'm glad you inspired you so much to put your beer like that.
Yeah, to save you, I had to do this.
Yeah, well,
I had to become the Khan.
The Khan.
And it was nice seeing you.
I thought you were the Rameez.
That's not who I am anymore.
Oh, don't be so sure.